Other interesting business news, you have a New York law may coerce Chick Fil A to operate on Sunday. Yet another prime example of religion being under attack. Now, going to a specific article, this comes from Zoe Wells, and it's in USA Today, and they say that a new bill has been introduced in New York which could coerce Chick Fil A to operate at rest stops along Interstate 90 in the state. Geez, their grammar is horrendous. So let me, instead of trying to do a quote, I'll just say my own words more appropriately. So basically trying to introduce a law that coerces restaurants to be open if they're on the interstate, if they're at these rest stops. And it'll be interesting to see if, I don't know if they're going to try to sue. Now, specifically, this is, again, government's not great at marketing. Talk about an uninspiring bill name. The bill name is Bill A08336, which, good luck remembering that. Although perhaps we can probably more appropriately rename it to the Screw Chick Fil A bill, or the Screw Over Chick Fil A bill. Now, that bill specifically would require all fast food services at transportation facilities and rest areas to remain open 7 days a week. This, according to the New York State Assembly. And I guess this is the antithesis of Chick Fil A because they're a religious-based company, and they give their employees Sundays off for, obviously, the day of worship, as Sunday is a religious day for everyone in the, traditional religious community. So for a lot of them, that's why every Chick Fil A is always closed on Sunday. And from a business perspective, it's even more impressive that their stores are actually more successful operating 6 days a week compared to most of their competition, where they're open 7 days a week, and yet they have less revenue and less profit per store. So it's a huge business achievement. Now, it looks like, let's see, 7 Chick Fil A's, so in terms of the impact on the Chick Fil A, they say that 7 Chick Fil A's are located in multiple New York State Third-View rest stops, with 3 more planned to be built. And it looks like the bill would also require New Jersey to enact the same law for food services at the Port Authority, which should take effect after New Jersey passes a statute similar to the one in New York. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm not sure about the long-term lease agreements they have for these locations. I mean, some restaurants will have a 20, 30, 50-year agreement with the landowner, or sometimes in rare cases they own the land. So it'll be interesting to see what the implications are. Does Chick Fil A try to break those contracts early, try to get out of them so they can close the sites completely? Those are also high-frequency travel points because we're off the interstate, so they're going to be trading off a lot of lost revenue if they were to go that route. But if I were a gambling man, I'd say I know they become less religious throughout the years, but I think this is still something that's very important to the company and the family. So I suspect they're going to do everything they can to avoid these types of coercive laws. Perhaps they'll either file a lawsuit based on religious discrimination, or maybe they might just abandon those sites completely. Of those two I think those would probably be the two options that are most likely. Which option do you think they will choose going forward? I'd be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you again, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, we're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of December, so if you could click that button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better as I attempt to increase my enunciation and slow down my pace of speech. And I know those are issues thanks to feedback left to me in the comments. So the more feedback, the better, and I appreciate it. Also, giving a thumbs up is a great way to help the video be shared more on them YouTube analytics with all the fun algorithms trying to see how the video gets shared, so I appreciate that. Also, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.